We have provided my colleagues with copies of the bank records as requested. It happened this morning. Provided hard copies of the documents, Standard Bank account, ABSA Bank account to my colleagues.
Standard Bank and what?
ABSA.
ABSA, yeah.
And so Nedbank and Capitec was already disclosed previously. Furthermore, we have also provided Section 205 as requested copies of such documents. And furthermore, we have also disclosed additional information from Lieutenant Colonel House in the form of an affidavit. It was disclosed this morning to my colleagues. We are ready to proceed at this stage. However, my Lord, I am not certain if my colleagues are in a position to proceed with such information at this stage.
Yeah, fine. Wait about the Section 205 records of cell phone numbers. Is that so?
That's correct, my Lord.
They said they wanted the affidavit and they wanted the order of the magistrate. Have you got all those things?
Indeed so, my Lord. It's in the bundle. It is in the bundle of evidence.
So you've provided?
That's correct, yes. Some that still to be provided during the course of the day, my Lord, as we are receiving
now, which
them.
are some? Which are those?
My colleague will address
My
them.
Lord, if I can address that aspect. We have disclosed electronically copies of the Section 205s. Last night we received hard copies, and we are in the process of sorting out those hard copies, arranging them according to the affidavit for applying for Section 205s, the order of the magistrate, as well as the specific numbers, as well as the specific numbers. We have made copies. It shouldn't take us more than 30 minutes just to finalize that process. So they will get that information today. The only information, and I've informed my learned friend, is just to indicate to them as to which numbers belongs to which accused, just to make it easier for them when they go through the Section 205s.
Okay, Mr. Mgomezo.
Thank you, my Lord. My Lord, I'm in possession of the documents that were disclosed to me today. And I confirm that I've received an email from Mr. George Baloyi yesterday. I haven't gone through what is in that email. My Lord, I just want to place this on record. Firstly, today is the 30th of April 2024, and the state at this stage is still furnishing the defense with further particulars. I would submit with respect, my Lord, that this amounts to unfair trial to the accused. Number two, I would like to place it on record that whatever documentation that is given to us does not relate to the incident that occurred in 2014. My Lord, I even requested the affidavit of Colonel Mashidi, I think it's Mashidi, I'll confirm the surname, who brought an application under Section 205 in 2014, and the order of the court and the downloads as per his request. My Lord, I haven't received that, and I submit with due respect that those are relevant in proving the state case beyond reasonable doubt.
Sorry.
Now?
So you say which you haven't received? From Masia or who? Masia or who is
I'll
that?
confirm the name here. Oh, sorry. It's Mashidi, but I'll confirm that before we adjourn.
No, I want to address it with Mr. Baloyi because you're saying you haven't received that.
I read that affidavit last night. May I consult with my people? I'm sorry, my lord, we missed the surname of the kennel that applied for Section 204 in 2014. But that
Let your colleague remind you, which police person is that, Mr.
In 2014. My lord, for 2014, there's an application that was submitted, I think it's Surgeon Tetwa.
Mtetwa?
Yes.
They didn't apply for 205, did
But
it?
yes, this, as I say, these are just different numbers. We will sit down with my colleagues and just try and sort it out.
Which affidavit is it? Because I want to know also.
My lord, let me put it this way. It's an affidavit by one of the investigating officers amongst those 40 investigating officers who brought an application under Section 205 for the record, for the cell phones of the people who were in the house.
Doesn't he have a name?
It's Buenstra.
Who's that?
Colonel Buenstra.
Buenstra.
Yes.
Did he appear in this court?
No, he hasn't appeared.
Yeah. So, what's his connection with this case?
He's the one who brought the application for 205.
Okay, so he's still going to testify, Buenstra.
Yes, correct.
Now I'm asking the prosecutor.
My lord,
I'm asking the prosecutor.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know he's going to testify?
Yeah, well, he hasn't testified, but his affidavit has been handed in when Sergeant Mushwana testified about the downloading.
Now, Mr. Gomezulu says he hasn't received all that. Am I correct, sir?
that's correct, my lord. We haven't
Now, why can't you give him?
Well, it forms part of the exhibits before the court.
So that exhibit was entered into the record before Mr. Gomezulu assist with this matter.
Yes, I think forms part of Exhibit S. But
So, Mr. Ramsitiri, you've got that.
we'll provide that to him.
Hello, you have that.
My lord, I don't recall having the affidavit of
Buenstra.
but I remember
But
Mushwana
he says-
mentioned him, and that
He says,
evidence.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. He says it finished.
No, my lord. That evidence was provisionally admitted because it was hearsay from Mushwana, but we were never finished with any document from Buenstra, my lord. And what Mr. Mezul is talking about in context, my lord, is this. A reference was made by Colonel Stein that before he was seized with the matter, previously the 40 people that investigated the matter, amongst them the 205s of the people that were in the house were requested and were obtained.
In which case?
In this matter, my lord, 636 of 10/2014, and we haven't had sight of the.
Did you write a letter to this gentleman, Mr. Baloyi? Or you just request verbally?
It's part of. I think Mr. Gomezulu has already said several times that he has requested same from the
Yeah,
statement.
but is it by letter or just verbally?
I think it was verbally, my lord, that was requested from
Yeah, because we
the
all
safe
forget.
prosecutor.
Maybe it's forgotten.
But as part of this bundle, that is before us that will be finishing to the defense. I think 3 different people applied for the 205s of people who were in the houses, the Ministra and 2 other people, and that is the information that will be given to my colleagues.
But normally in a criminal trial, when you request a document, you write a letter to the prosecutor to say you are requesting A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And you hand it over to him, he signs that he has received it, so that you can bring an application. Like Mr. Gomezulu is now saying, it's an unfair trial. But you see, you're talking in corners. This court is not advised. You'll be producing a letter dated 2014 and say, here is the letter. then it makes sense to me. Mara lento asemakhoneni le unadjudicated.
And my lord, I can mention that all this information was provided previously in the form of a disk, the one that my colleagues said they couldn't decipher.
Yeah, fine. Even you, Mr. Baloyi, when you finish the defense with any document, you write a letter
Yes.
to say kindly receive here with A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah.
How many times have you stood up and said, I've given the defense
Indeed.
the documents, and then they stand up, no, we don't have it, we received it yesterday.
Indeed, in fact, also to make them sign for receipt
Yes,
of
that's how the trial is conducted. So, what else is amiss? Wilstra's affidavit and who else? Mushwana.
Well, Mushwana has already testified.
Yes, this is evidence was provisionally admitted according to Mr. Ramsey.
Yes.
Pending the affidavit of Wilstra,
Yes.
which has been furnished.
As I say, it forms part of it.
Okay, fine. It has not been furnished.
Yes.
Okay, what else is outstanding? Mr. Norman,
Thank you, my lord. I have not received the information that I've requested.
which information?
The affidavit of Brigadier Geninda, my lord, and the authorization.
Have you
by
written a letter,
magistrate.
sir?
I still have not received it.
Have you written a letter to say, I hereby request the
No,
affidavit?
not yet. We have raised them in court. It was raised on several occasions. I still have not received, my lord, the affidavit from the service
Of
provider
Geninda. Which affidavit is that?
requesting the analysis. It is drafted to the service provider to request.
Mr.
the
Baloyi knows
analysis.
about that.
The authorization by a magistrate, as well as affidavit from the service provider that he did receive a request from the investigation officer.
Mr. Baloyi, are you aware of that?
Yes, indeed, madam, and this is part of the information
Okay, all right.
that we'll be finishing shortly.
Ms. Shololo, anything
No, my lord, I'm still waiting from what the state is going to finish today.
today?
Yes.
Mr. Miyeki,
Indeed, my lord.
you're in the same boat.
We are on the same boat. We're waiting for the state.
Do you know the movie, The Boat to China?
My lord,
Okay.
I've received 3 bundles, and in this bundle, I don't know what is in and what is not.
It's not paginated.
No, not at all.
Okay, so what is happening today? Now, what should we do now? Mr. Mgomezu,
My lord, I was under the impression that we are going to receive this document
Yeah.
and consult with our
right, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Baloyi, are you going to finish all the documents today? All of them? So that tomorrow we can start?
Yes, indeed, tomorrow is a holiday,
Oh, sorry,
but we can start on Thursday.
on Thursday.
Yeah, if my colleagues are ready, the bank evidence, it's complete and we can carry on with that today.
My lord, as my learned colleague, Advocate Sibanda, was addressing the court about the bank documents, your lordship will remember that I requested, amongst others, the standard bank account details pertaining to accused number 2. I've just been told by my learned colleague now that information from the bank is to the effect that the requested documents fall outside the period that the bank should keep the records, so we don't have the details of that standard bank account. So I haven't taken instructions with my client regarding the said information.
Yes, Mr. Baloyi?
My lord, may I just make one submission, my lord? I think it won't serve a purpose for us to consult with our clients when we have not received all the documents from the state. My lord, I think we rather receive all the documents, read them, and then be able to consult after that, so that we don't consult in piecemeal. my
See,
lord.
yeah, Mr. Baloyi says you're getting all the documents today. Am
Yes.
I correct, ma'am?
Yes, indeed, my lord.
The time, my lord, I was saying that maybe let the defense wait until the state finish us with whatever they're going to finish today. Then we can take it from them.
Okay, that's common consent now.
It is.
So postpone to which day?
Thursday, my lord.
Which will be?
So it will be the second.
Are we starting on on Thursday?
Yes, we're starting on if the defense is ready.
Yeah, because they say they are going to have today to consult,
Yes.
and they have tomorrow on the 1st. Is that not so, Mr. Ramosipiti?
Tomorrow is a holiday.
Yeah, so you don't work in South Africa on a holiday.
There are no consulting hours in prison.
Oh, who says that?
I've been told that, man.
Oh, that's not true. That's not true. I've consulted even during Christmas when I was practicing.
I've been to Kochimamburu, my lord, where I'm told holidays are for sentenced prisoners only for visits. There's no legal consultation during a public holiday. That's what I'm
Why don't you bring a court application?
That's an idea.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Manje sizokhumbula amadoda ukuthi izolo icala lahlekselwe emuva ukuze abameli bazothola wonke amaphepha. Uthi umshushisi wonke amaphepha uwaphethe kwamele azobanika wona namuhla. Manje ngemva kokuthi bawatholile ngoba amaphepha amaningi kwamele beze bazokhulumisana nani ukuze nizokwazi ukuthi balungiselele licala ukuqhubeka ngawo nawo maphepha lawo. Manje ke inkosi yenkantolo ibuza ukuthi sizoqhubeka nini bathi kungaqhutshekwa ngolwesine njengoba ukuthi kusasa ilanga lokuphumula la ukuthi ilanga labasebenzi. Enye into ebalekile inkantolo ishoyo ukuthi uma ummeli uma ubhala incwadi ubhalela umshushisi kwamele ubhale usho uchaze zonke izinto ozidingayo uchaza ukuthi ngidinga A E I O U ukuze umshushisi nangelinye ilanga uma ingabe akakunikanga lawo maphepha ukwazi ukuveza ukuthi ngacela ngonyaka thizeni angaze nanamuhla ngiwathole lawo maphepha. Nomshushisi uyasho ukuthi ngempela inkosi yenkantolo ngivumelana nawe sizothatha nezinyathelo zokuthi mhlawumbe sisayine nanoma siqeda ukunika wonke umuntu amaphepha ngoba kulibele ukuthiwa ngiwatholile angiwatholanga banginikile abanginikanga. Manje inkantolo ithi ayisakudingi lokho ifuna ukuthi yonke into ibhalwe phansi. Manje ngiyathendwa ukuthi namuhla wonke amaphepha abameli benu bazoba nawo bese ke ngolwesine icala liyaqhubeka akusamile.
So, as I understand you, Mr. Baloyi, there are two batches of papers. The section 205,
Yes.
are they all available?
Yes, they are available, my lord.
All?
Yes.
So if the other documentation is not yet available, we can continue on Thursday or Wednesday, whatever it is,
Yes.
with the section 205.
Yes, the affidavit of Colonel Hose has been made available.
Yeah.
So we can start on Thursday with Colonel Hose.
Okay, fine.
And the bank documents are also ready.
Okay.
So on Thursday we can carry on with all. The only thing that is outstanding, my lord, are just the section 205. They've already been provided in a disc form. Last year we're just trying to give them again in a documentary form and just neatly trying to package for my learned friends to understand them much easier.
Okay, so we start on Thursday then. And it's Thursday.
Soqala ke ngolwesine.
My lord, for myself, I don't need section 205 from Colonel House. I need section 205 from the service provider.
Where does House get it from?
I don't know because he's not from any service provider. He's a police
He
officer.
gets it from the service provider. Is that so, Mr.?
I've explained to my colleagues so many times
Yeah, I know.
that the request is made to the service provider.
Yes.
The service provider send it to a central point,
That's
central depository point, where all the investigators get the information
Yes.
from and is then distributed. It's not sent directly to the investigator.
That's how I understand the procedure. No service provider gives you documents across the counter. Never.
Soqala ke ngolwesine. My lord,
Okay.
may I please take this opportunity and thank everyone that has welcomed me in this court in such a big case. I am so humbled. And ladies and gentlemen, emotionally so, I am leaving. I will not be interpreting in this case anymore as I have got another offer somewhere else. And thank you so much even to the accused. Bafethu, ngiyabonga ukuthi ningivumele ngindodikele kule cala elinjena. And to all the defense and the state, thank you so much. I am so humbled and may this case proceed and let's see the end of this case. Thank you so much.
Have you noticed he hasn't thanked the judge?